Welcome to the Clear English Corner. Today's American English pronunciation lesson is a special one, specifically for my Indian English speakers. One characteristic that can often make Indian English pronunciation sound distinctly different from American English pronunciation is retroflex consonants. For many Indian English speakers, the sounds t and d, most often associated with the letters T and D, are produced with the tongue tip pulled back, touching the top of the mouth or hard palate. In American English, the sounds are produced in a more forward position by tapping the tongue on the alveolar ridge, or as I prefer to call it, just the ridge behind your top front teeth. The ridge is a really important place of articulation in American English, so let's be sure that you know exactly where it is. To find the ridge, start by placing the tip of your tongue on the back of your top front teeth. Then begin to trace the tip of your tongue along the roof of your mouth from front to back. Right behind your top front teeth, you'll feel a bony ridge. This is the spot. This is the ridge where your tongue tip needs to tap for the t and d sounds in American English. Let's try some words with t and d together. Notice how by tapping my tongue against the ridge to produce these sounds, it makes them sound a little lighter and quicker. Let's start with two. Listen to the difference of the word produced at the ridge, two, versus a more retroflex pronunciation, do. Hear the difference? Try time. A lot different from dime. Let's try a few more. Take, tell, talk, into, hotel, until, contain, return. Great. Now let's try some words with the d sound. Do, day. Again, quite different from a retroflex day, when your tongue tip is pressing against the roof of your mouth. Day. Different from day, where the tongue is tapping the ridge. Try did. Hear the difference? Here's a few more d words. During, decide, body, headache, introduce, medicine, anybody. Very nice. Again, the focus is trying to move these sounds forward by tapping the tongue tip against the ridge behind your top front teeth. Two more sounds that can be impacted by a more retroflex position are the n and ol, or n and l. Because of other characteristics of how these sounds are made, the retroflex n and ol are not as distinct sounding as the retroflex t and da. Still, it's important to know that n and ol are ridge sounds, and you want to practice the position of these sounds by tapping the tip of your tongue against the ridge behind your top front teeth. So let's practice a few n and ol words, focusing on making sure your tongue tip is at the ridge for these sounds. Not, now, need, never, name, life, last, leave, like, large. Awesome. Producing the ridge sounds in a more forward position in your mouth is not what you're used to, and so it's going to feel funny. In order for this positioning to become more natural, you have to practice it over and over. Changing pronunciation is a process of becoming aware of, then working to change habits. Habits that you've had since you first began speaking as a child. And as we all know, habits can be really hard to break. It will take focused effort and consistent practice. And you know I've got you covered when it comes to help with more practice. By clicking on the link in the description for this video, you can download 100 of the top t and d words in American English that you can start practicing with this week absolutely free. So there you have it, an explanation of one of the reasons American English and Indian English can sound so distinctly different. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Clear English Corner. I hope this lesson was helpful, and I'll see you next time.